Well, welcome back to Fancy Farms. I haven't updated in a while. As you can see, all the little ones are out here. We've only lost one Silky due to the winter, but we've lost quite a few of these guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. As you can see, there is a cage down there. I just got some rabbits in. I built this because I was looking for a female for... Where's he at? This guy, as you can see, I'll get to them in just a second. And I did build this for the chukras because they were getting a little aggressive with my little chicks. That's another reason why they died, because they were getting in with the little babies. So I kind of built this for them and for another one. But as you can see, I noticed that when I got him, he was being really aggressive, and so was she. And so I kind of isolated them two for a while. I've been letting him out every other day just to kind of free roam. And as you can tell, I got more rabbits than bargained for. She said, oh, I have some that you can just pick through here and there for him. And then I ended up taking them all home. These are dwarfs. These are all females. Besides this, hold on, let me focus. Besides this guy right here, he's a male. I kind of put him in there to, just in case. And then these guys are all males. And then apparently this girl is a female. I have to set up my other cage tomorrow to stack up to where she has room to roam. I just kind of temporarily put her in there. She does drink out of this. I did ask her if she would drink out of a chicken water, and she does. I put that over there because I put one in there just because there's so many of them and only one of that. But I check that first thing in the morning so that they'll have water. He's just chilling. I mean, he doesn't care. I throw cracked corn out there and he eats it. The chicken feed ain't so far wrong with him. But all these little babies are getting a good size. I'll pick a few of them up. I mean, as you could tell, I picked them two up the other day. And they're doing good along with that one. Here's my other babies. I noticed her. She's laying down. Tomorrow I'm getting some antibiotics because she's hurting on one foot. So I'm going to get her some antibiotics. I don't want to put her in a cage just because she's doing fine. The last 2 days I noticed she's been laying down, but when I pick her up, she's fine. So I noticed today when I come in here to check on everybody, she was still laying down, and she has a little sore on her foot. It's not bad. I think it's just, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I'm going to get some antibiotics and soak her in some antibiotics later today. But my chukras, they're all just chilling in here. They're fine. Everybody's doing good. Actually, now since I have them in a cage, get a better look. I think this one's eye is a little swollen. So I think I'm going to put some antibiotics on this one. Notice a little blood right there. But yeah. So I don't know if it's, from them or, maybe him or her, because she is actually kind of aggressive. So, she might be looking for a new home. She was just kind of, we got her, but he's up here. That way he's not hurting none of the babies since they're all free roaming. But yeah, everybody's doing good. I have to clean out their food thing. Everything's kind of a mess because today has been hectic, with this freezing weather. Like I said, we lost one Silky out of the freezing cold. A bunch of babies, but like I said, what happened was I lost 6, but I noticed a chukra was in there. So what I did was I put the chukras in a cage, actually this cage specifically, and just kind of had it laying on the ground. And then when I come in the next day, when I let them all out, because I did have these are all heat lamps. That one over there is still a heat lamp. I added this light bar in here so that way y'all can see instead of that red coloration to them. But it's still a little chilly in here. But like I said, everybody is doing great. I had to put a zip tie because this little guy right here will yank this thing off. I have to go buy another water, like a rabbit plate. I'm probably going to put him in by himself here in just a few minutes. I have to grab another cage. That way no one gets hurt, I'm actually going to grab one down. One of my little auction cages. Grab it down. I'm going to put that one that looks a little hurt by himself. We'll put some bedding in here for him. That way he ain't getting hurt. I have to take this off. Don't mind what this cage looks like. Like I said, I go to auctions all the time. You know, I get random stuff just for the cages. And then I usually just sell the birds for what I paid for them. Just so that I could have cages. Because when stuff like this happens, I can have like a little quarantine cage. And then that way everybody's happy and enjoyable. I'll sit y'all up right here. Oh, here they come. You can see them. You can see him. He's just checking out my phone. They know when I come in here, it's feed and water time. Like I said on my videos, the chicks and the chickens weren't really getting much out of that water, and I didn't know why. I think it was just because it was dirty. I'm going to move this guy right here. He's a little bit bigger, but I will show you him if you can see him. I just noticed this on him. Easy. But they are dwarfs. They are really beautiful, good color into him, but I noticed his eye is a little swollen. I think it's just from having the males in there. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to get so many, but I'm trying to set everything up to where everybody has a good little environment. All the females are doing good. I'll put him in this little cage that I got over here by himself. And then kind of keep an eye on him. I do have to get more rabbit waters because, like I said, I was not expecting to come home with, I think there's a total of 15. I think there was 5 males. And then, let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10 females. There's 9 that are not pregnant. 1 that possibly is. 5 males. So that's 15 plus little guy over here that I already had. So there's 16. I do grab you guys. Everybody on the. Like I said, I do have another one of these. I have to get it out because actually here is the top piece. So that way I'll stack it up and get some of these guys separate. I did have the mama in this when I first got them, just because that way I can isolate her for one night. And I had a bunch of stuff in here. I already cleaned it out because I'm taking this back in the house. And like I said, everything's been a mess. I've laid down a bunch of straw, a bunch of nesting. As you can see, it's real thick in some spots. They're having to dig. I've been putting some food up here for some of the bigger ones. Luckily, little guy right here hasn't been chewing on this. I need to re-clean this, but I've kind of been throwing it on the ground to let them scratch at it to kind of build up some strength before, after this cold front comes. But here's some of the other ones. As you can see, there's some chocolate. They're absolutely adorable. This white one, the lady told me that she's an excellent mama. She just kind of gets aggressive. And I think my male is, I think it's this gray one. It's one of these two right here, I know. But they have a little feeder. I just kind of been throwing theirs on the ground for right now. Like I said, I was not set up for this many rabbits. But I decided to take the chicks out here because they've been doing good. She said that this one or her. I know it's possibly her. I have to check her and keep an eye on her. They might be bred. I just have to check them. She said they haven't been around males too long, maybe a week or so. But she said that no, she's possibly bred, so she's going to stay in not a smaller cage. This is just kind of temporary. Like I said, I have to go and get this. The only reason I haven't got one yet is because of the chickens can't get to her poop, which I don't want to. And I can't remember exactly where my bottom tray is. So I don't want to put it above them, and you know, them be able to like reach up and grab her or grab her feet or any possible part of. I do feed them corn sometimes, just because, you know, when I had rabbits, I fed them corn, and because I had horses, the corn really keeps their insides warm. But these little chicks right here, they absolutely love this. I did deep clean the hell out of this. Sorry, pardon my language. But he doesn't mess with anybody. He doesn't chew on anything. He's going to stay in here for the night just to keep an eye on him. But yeah, everybody's been doing great. I do have a duck egg. It is in the incubator. I'll make like a little short video or something like that just to show the progress of that egg. But yeah, everybody's doing great. I do notice something wrong with her though. Let me see it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take her in. She's not doing too good. But everybody else has been doing fantastic. My frizzles, them little ugly guys. I actually got them at an auction. I quarantined them before they come in here. Like I said, I wanted the cage. But I know they have 5 feet. I'm not sure what they're mixed with. I don't, maybe they're mixed with like a Turken, because the way she is, because as you can see, that little spot right there, not 100% sure, but all my other ones are doing good. My frizzles are getting huge. That little girl right there is a hen, and she is the only color like that. Everybody else is black and white or the blue. But yeah, everybody's doing good. Like I said, I do have this one heat lamp. It is pretty warm up here. I did move this up here. She's been sitting in it. But I've kind of kept her separate from him because, she's kind of stopped laying the other day. And actually, when it was negative 4 degrees here, she laid 2 eggs in one day. I promise you. It wasn't from her. I know what her eggs look like. I know what her egg looks like. But yeah, like I said, everybody's doing great. Everybody's good. Free water jugs. I use old milk jugs, but I had to put a zip tie on that because that little guy, he's kind of a brat, and he'll yank it off. It is a small one. Like I said, I water in the mornings, and I water in the afternoons, but I only feed in the afternoons. Just because that way they kind of go to bed on a full stomach. And then, like I said, I've been pouring it on the ground. That way they can, scratch at it throughout the day, kind of build their little legs up. Kind of made a little makeshift thing out of a Coke bottle. Little thing here, because I don't have the feeders in here. And when you put this chick starter, like I said, I've been feeding everybody chick starter because there has been a recall on some TSC food that there's something going on. So I just been using chick starter that I get because something in with the layer pellets and the scratch grain. But I still feed the ducks the scratch grain because I'm really not worried about the ducks. They have a good immune system. Like I said, they were out when it was 5-degree weather, and they have done nothing but perfect, but it is a little bit lighter in here. Like I said, it's been hectic in here, me trying to rearrange, building that to get that, putting all of them in there, cleaning all that out. I do have to clean this daily. I've been putting less shavings in there, and like I said, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with all these rabbits. I might breed a few of them, sell the babies, or sell the adults and keep the babies a little bit easier. This guy, I promise you, I did get a new little pet for the house. If you want to watch my shorts, I did get something, and you will absolutely love it. He's small, fun, loves to play. Loves to be held, loves to be pet. Like I said, she's mean. So I'll probably end up getting rid of her. But my little one, when she gets home before me, she will let him out, leave him out for about an hour to 2 hours. That way he gets accumulated with the babies. I don't want him to get too aggressive with them. I actually made these. I just found them, and I'm having to refix the little seals in them. All it is these little nipples. I got like 20 to 30 of these little nipples for $1. at a flea market. And you can buy these little cups. I think these cups are more made for birds. I'm not 100% sure. But all I did was drill them. And I mean, they work really good. Like I said, I just have to fix a few of them. And clean a few of them. Like I said, I just found them when I pulled this out to put her in there. 2 of these were in here because this was actually a button quail coop that I kept in here. It was actually pretty handy. I really enjoyed it and I really liked it. And I gotta put these up. I'm not 100% sure if he'll chew on them or not. But yeah, everybody doing good. He loves this. He absolutely, I mean, you know what I mean? He's just a big baby. He's been kind of introduced to him, you know. The white rabbit, I think I'm going to actually keep with him. Just because, you know, she is real pretty. And I like color. So, you know, I don't want a bunch of white rabbits, technically. Plus, a lot of people really don't like white rabbits. He's just a big old dog, is what he is. He loves his ears being played with. He loves being played with. And then once you... He's awake. Not dead. But everybody's doing good. Like I said, I do have to go in the house and get some antibiotics for him. And for her feet. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I need to look at it. But everybody else is doing fantastic. Like I said, I do put piles everywhere like this. That way they do have something to snack on throughout the day. And that way they can dig, as you can see. Usually in the morning time when I come and water, what I do is I have a rake that is outside. I'll take the rake and kind of rake some of this over it. That way they can see it. And I can tell where the food was is because there's a... Like I said, I haven't done it tonight. Or I didn't do it this morning. You can see the little holes. Like I said, everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing great. We got a bunch of these little guys. They line up and take turns. I mean, they are absolutely adorable. That one's like, hey, how you doing? You see the camera? See the camera? They're playing. I'm pretty sure that one's the male. That tricolor one. Because he's the only one that chases them. But everybody's doing good. Like I said, I do have to keep an eye on. Like I said, I will probably check them every 2 weeks or so. Just to see if... they are pregnant. Another good sign. I haven't seen a sign on her. She's the only color that I have like this. She actually doesn't eat that box. I actually put her food in there. I have to clean this out again. But she's doing good. She's actually really lump. I know it's not a big room for her. Like I said, I do have another one of these cages. The only problem is I can't find the tray. I don't want the rabbit poop on the floor, or I don't want one of these little guys to get stuck underneath there or anything like that. So she is in that temporarily. So, you know, she might spend another day because, you know, it's 7:43 here right now. But, yeah, just kind of an update. I haven't updated in a while. I'll probably make a few shorts while I'm in here. But, you know, I got that. What I do plan on doing is, I know I had a bunch of plans for in here to make a house and this and that. But where I'm getting that outside pin, probably put a hole here, and I will probably finish putting nesting boxes here. That way it gives me room in here and everything's high up. But the chukras, I have a few people interested in them. If anyone is interested, and they're called partridge chukras. Like I said, I'm not guaranteeing you that there is one male and 2 females. But I am going to sell them, you know, together. They've been together probably their whole life. Like I said, I got to get some antibiotics for her. I have been putting antibiotics and electrolytes in everybody's water. So what's for sale is I do have these 3 that I'm going to get rid of. I am possibly going to sell her. My wife, she's kind of attached to her, but she is mean. And then actually a few of these guys are going to be for sale soon. Just because I'm going to go through them. And like I said, I have a Frizzle rooster, and I'm pretty sure it's the black one. And like I said, I don't mind having Frizzle hens because she can give me a mix of both. But a Frizzle rooster, you know, if I breed him and then I have the Frizzle hens, it makes a frazzle, and then, you know, it has genetic problems. And there's a few of these guys that are not really bred right. There's a few of them in here. Not 100% sure if it's a hen or a roux that have a straight comb. Like, as you can see, like, let me see if I can capture her comb. See how her comb's kind of bubbled up? I don't want nothing like this. Let me zoom in. It says she has a straight comb. He's just looking and he doesn't. So, it's not that it's going to be an ugly bird. It's just that I don't want the straight comb genetics with my flock. I'm going to try to make everything as nice. That way everybody can have a very nice bird, but yet at a low efficient cost. This little guy right here. Actually, this is a hen. She's so adorable. And then this is a hen. There's actually, I think there's like a total of 6 roosters in here. Not 100% sure. I'll have to check my list. The night that I got these guys, I went through and like caught every single little chick. The 4 meat birds that are left are actually hens, because like I said, I marked them when they were babies. We might see, you know, I might have marked wrong. But if anybody is interested in some silky birds, they might be roosters. I'm not 100% sure. I'm selling them as straight runs, but they will have a straight comb, so they won't be a very high quality, but they will still be a little fluff bird like this one right here. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, that one's a rooster, so he will go. And then if anyone is interested in 3 partridge chukars, they're actually just cool to look at. I will sell them, and then I'm probably going to sell her. And then, like I said, I will probably sell... not 100% sure. I might just keep them because I have 4 different colored males. Besides, like, he has the little brown and the white underneath his chin. This one's solid black. So I might just go ahead and sell the solid black one. And maybe him. Not 100% sure. Like I said, I gotta recheck them. I think the gray one's the boy. And then I'm going to keep all the females just because that way I can have a bunch of babies. And then, you know, either sell the babies or sell the parents and keep a bunch of the babies. That way, you know, someone else can have a breeding rabbit. This guy, he follows you, and then when you turn around to catch him, he's like, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I just want love on you. I just want love on... They're all like, what are you doing? He just loves being loved on. But yeah, here's an update. Like I said, if anybody has any questions, like I said, I used to buy and sell chickens all the time. Kind of got out of that just because of when you go to auctions, you know, you're not guaranteed a non-sick bird. And I lost quite a few good birds from me doing that. So I really am going to stick to a certain flock. Well, a certain breed, and that's going to be my silkies. Like I said, I just bought them the other day, and there was a silky in there. So you can see that big one back there. I'm pretty sure that them are Turkins. But they have 5 feet, so I don't know if they're like a cross Turkin or like a cross showgirl or whatever. But they'll probably be for sale. The chukars will be for sale. The Turkin will be for sale. Just to kind of thin myself out right now. He's just chilling. But yeah, if you have any questions, I mean, I'm a talkative person, new at this whole YouTube thing. Girlfriend says you need to get a hobby. I already started with my chickens, so just kind of throwing this out there. I'll get better. I did get a stand, but it has a light around it. You have to plug the light up. It don't take batteries. It was like $5. But I might set that up in here and set it like over, like try to put it, let me zoom in, put it over there. That way you can see what I'm doing when I come in here and feed and water. it's kind of hard to, you know, especially watering these things. When you stick your hand in there, they fly, and I don't want them to get out because they were kind of a pain to catch. Same way with these guys. But yeah, thanks for watching. If anybody's interested, you can contact me on Facebook. It's Jonathan Brown. It has actually, I think, a picture of me and my daughter. Or Fancy Farms. It's a picture of a brown horse. Technically bay horse. If my old lady sees this and I said brown, she'll kill me. But, or you can comment on my post, or I think I have my email on there. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's Jonathan Brown. It's like a JOHNATHAN, Brown as in like the color. If anybody's interested in a few things, like I said, I'll sell a few silkies, the partridge chukras, the turkin, and possibly the black rabbit. And if anybody's interested in the future of some silky babies or some dwarf rabbits, I'm actually really just thinking about this. I have 5 of them black and brown ones, so I might sell the younger ones. Just kind of have one of every color. She's the only white one. And this guy, he's just chilling. He's like, oh, it's your phone. It's your phone. Love rabbits. I might actually do a little rabbit video here soon. Give y'all another update on just the rabbits. Get in there, play with them, show you how to sex them, this and that. But yeah, thanks for joining. Love the views. Need more views. Like I said, trying to watch my language. If kids want to watch it, look at some bunnies, look at anything I have, come join.